Shalom, giving all praise to Yahweh Shem, Shabbat Shem, Makakodah, Shalom to the 144,000 rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video an example of every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. So a man can wear a lid, a hat, for whatever reason. Baseball cap to keep the sun out of the eyes, a hood in case it get cold out there. But it says when you're praying or prophesying, you should take your hat off, right? And you can put it, you can, after you pray, you start a prayer, take your hat off, finish the prayer, put your hat back on, right? I'm gonna give you an example of it. It said every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. Dishonoreth his head. So now I'm gonna give you an example. All right, this is a video I was watching. This is called the burger that you can't resist, addictive crack burger, put up by Elite Barbecue Smokers. So this guy makes this unique burger, and at the end of the video, he said, "Now it's time to eat." Let me do this. Throughout the whole video, he has his hat on, right? I'm sorry, let me do this. Okay, he has his hat on. He comes in, he's outside, the last scene he's outside on the grill. And he said, let's go here and taste these bad boys. So he says, we're going to eat, and then he says a quick prayer. And once he says a quick prayer, he puts his head down, he pulls his hat off. And then he puts the hat back on. I'm sorry. He puts the hat back on. He said the prayer. He puts his hat back on. And then he tears into them juicy burgers, which I wouldn't eat it because there's pork. There's some bacon in there. Okay? But you saw how quick he did it, right? He might be a Jake at the way he took that hat off. Okay, right? I'm sorry. Let me see. Okay, you see, it's fast. As soon as you said, I'm going to pray, I'm going to taste these burgers, let me put up a quick prayer. As soon as he said that, his right hand took that hat off. He said the prayer, then he put the hat right back on. Okay? And now you got the IUIC, they got a thing. It's a power thing where if you're listening to them, you got to take your hat off, and then they'll hit you with 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and 4, and they'll say, see, you're dishonoring the Most High. Well, actually, the scripture says, let me go back to it. It says, every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. Praying or prophesying. Now this individual was not prophesying, but he put up a quick prayer. And you see how quick, you watch the video, you're going to see how quick he pulls the hat off, says a prayer, puts the hat right back on, and tears into the burger. And see, you guys that push that, you got to take your hat off. You listening, and then you praying or prophesying. The guy's in the audience. He ain't praying nor prophesying. He's just listening to you what you got to say. So you guilty of adding to the scriptures once again. Anyway, with that, it's on to the next one. Just an example. Like I said, Shalom.